Good morning. It is November 5th, 2025. This is a project I started yesterday but never got around to finishing because I got tied up doing other things and just distracted and never got back to doing it. What I wanted to share with you today is my issue I have with my duplication, triplication, quadruplication, quintuplication of files. This is my streamer machine, my hard drives. They each have a specific purpose in what I do. And I was needing to free up some space on these three right here, which I did. And I just basically moved some things, deleted some things, and organized some things. And it actually did reduce my space. So we'll come back to this in a minute. The problem I have is right here. I detected 754.8 gigabyte of groups, because it groups them, of duplicated files on all drives. Now, all drives is all drives. So every single drive on here, probably to include my DaVinci machine that's networked on this machine. It's pretty simple, actually. I think if you scroll down here to the bottom, I thought somewhere I saw where it told me the total number of files that this is. Maybe I was wrong. The 744 gigabyte of data in is just ridiculous. Um, Now I knew that through me trying to organize some things. Apparently, you can't use your keyboard to move this up. By the way, this is a Microsoft built-in um, thing you can download from the Microsoft Store. It's called PC Manager. Just go to your Start menu, type in PC, and if you haven't installed, it'll pop up, and then you can do a whole lot of things with this. And I particularly wanted to run it this time just to check for my duplications. So what I can do here is I can say, okay, in the group Gladiator, there are two. On my G drive, which is my movies, there is Gladiator 2. Then in my DaVinci machine, proving it is connected to the network, proving it is connected and reading the network, I have Gladiator 2. I can't delete either one of these, and the reason for that is this is where I would, if I wanted to watch it, I would watch it from here, and this is in a DaVinci project, completed project. And I can check that out by going to the DaVinci and seeing what's going on with it. Being on how it's a completed project, I probably really don't have to worry about that so much. But for now, I'm going to leave it. And it tells you right here the size. So that right there, if I were to eliminate one of these videos, I'm going to get back 38.4 gigabyte of space on said computer, which in this case would be the G drive and or the DaVinci drive. Go to the next group, I have three. Again, DaVinci Resolve projects. This is in my movies. It's an image, and this is another DaVinci. This is a copy. You can tell it's a copy because it's image underscore 2195.mov, image underscore 2195 in brackets. It's a movie. I mean, the one indicates that it's a copy. So I can delete that. And you delete it simply by checking it and then permanent delete. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because I don't know if this will reset everything or not, but I'm going to continue on for a few minutes and then do a mass deletion of things, I hope. So we come down here to the next one. It's a group. It's on my, this is all over on my DaVinci machine, and it's in my data. and it's in, okay, both of these are in my data, which is interesting because it's the same one and it's not duplicated. So I need to look into that. But I can do that one or two ways. I can do it from this machine, or I can jump over to that machine, moving my mouse and bringing up my data and taking a look at it, which I don't know if I can share that here or not. Let me pause the recording and see if I can do that. Okay, I believe I got this figured out. Took me a minute to get it to work out. So we have image 2198. There's two of them. They're both in my dissolved data, golfing movies, and this is in golf projects. So if I were to come over here and turn on this source, then you should be seeing DaVinci Resolve, D drive DaVinci Resolve data. Then I would need to go to my DaVinci Resolve golfing projects, golfing movies, which is here. And we're looking for 2198, which is going to be, that's a copy because it's got that in there, 2198 right there. We'll briefly play it and it's not showing it. Why is it not showing it? Interesting. This is actually showing it here, but it's not. It's showing this, but it's not. Oh, wait. Is that because? Why is. Okay, hang on. This is a mistake. And that is showing. That's not what I want. A pause is coming up. Okay, now we are good to go. I don't know what happened to the other one. It picked the wrong monitor. So now we're in my D drive, DaVinci Resolve data, golfing movies, golfing projects, and we're looking for 2198. So we open this up and we find 2198 right there. We'll briefly play it.
All right, day two.
That's all I need to play on that. We're going to go back to golfing projects and we're going to go find in golfing projects, we're going to look for 2198 as well. That's interesting. It should not have been 2195, 2198. Well, I can tell by the thumbnail it's the same one. And I'm going to play it and I'm going to verify it. All right.
All right.
So that's verified. So now I know I can delete one of those. So let's go back over and look at that. And I simply do that by changing the source of my OBS back to here. So one of these two I can delete. I'm going to say I probably can delete it from here because I've got it in projects here. So we're going to go ahead and check that. Now we have to check for deletion. I'm hoping somewhere up here there's a mass deletion button that shows up where I can just delete them all at once, and I'm probably not going to see that. So as you can see, I have now eliminated 47 and a half gigabyte of data off of my drive. Now, here we have one that says 3 DaVinci. This is all the same thing. So I know that I'm probably going to have to go through here individually and see which ones are active in a project and not delete that one. Let's see if I have anything bigger than 3. Now that I think about this, yes, this is on my, this is correct. This is on the network on my Y. It's identified as a Y drive. DaVinci Resolve, which goes to my D drive. So we're good there. Now this one that says 3, this is actually locally on this computer on DaVinci completed projects 637. We can check that by coming over here, going to the D, going to DaVinci, going to completed projects, which I haven't been on this system in a long while, and it does things different. And then I have to go look to see what we're looking for here. We want the one with 3D, DaVinci completed projects, golfing 637. So now we want to go find golfing. And you know what? I'm not seeing golfing in here. Oh, here it is, golfing. And we want project 0637, which is right here. So we know this is not needed because this is on my streamer machine. So I can get rid of that by coming over here and again checking this. And I'm hoping for a mass deletion key button sign to show up somewhere on this, but that's what I'm doing to get this cleaned up. That one checked. That's going to give me another step. So now I'm up to 58 gigabyte. This should cut in half by the time I'm done. I should delete about 370 some odd gigabyte of data. What I'm doing now is just scrolling through here real quick to see if I have any number 4s in here. And this is a lot of stuff. I mean, just a massive amount of things that I've duplicated and triplicated and quadruplicated, and in some cases quintuplicated. I think that's how 5 goes, quint. And it's so easily done for me because I bring stuff in. I used to bring stuff in on the streamer machine and I transfer it to the DaVinci machine, but forget to delete it off of the streamer machine. And before you know it, I've just got too much. A lot of them are going to be TV shows, as I just saw a TV show. I'm not seeing any 4s. I just see a couple. There's a 4. Just as I say that, I find a 4. So on this machine, DaVinci Resolve data. On the streamer machine, DaVinci Resolve data. This is a flash drive, which has a logo. That's weird that it's saying that the logo, it's in their logos in 3105. So let's go look at that. That's got me curious. I'm going to bring this back up, and it says it's on my J drive under logos 3105. Probably is. Probably right there. That's, oh, this is from way back. This is from 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago now. So yeah, I've got work to do, and this was a utter failure when I was trying to do something with it. So we can close this back to here because I'm sure I'm going to be going back to it. Let's see if I got any 5s real quick. I probably don't. What we're going to do now, unfortunately, well, the arrow key now works. A while ago, the arrow key wasn't working on the keyboard. Wonder if page up will work. And page up will work now. That's interesting. So I have 3. I don't see a mass deletion button anywhere. So what I'm going to do is click on this one, and we're going to uncheck the one I just checked. I don't want that one. Well, this is interesting. And I don't want that one. I want this one, but I don't want all of them. I want to keep this one. I mean, I want to keep that one and delete this one, so I'm going to delete it. See what happens. Yes. Now, hopefully, looks to be a little slow. More than likely because it's on the network. And hopefully this is going to flash back, and I'll come back down to here. Failed to delete it because whatever. Okay, that's fine. I can delete this manually by going to my location that it was at, but I will almost bet you it did delete it. And that's what I was afraid of. You notice how now the ones I had checked, they are no longer checked. And it could be that this is, I ran this yesterday, so this could be stale. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I could rerun this, but it takes about 15 minutes to run. This number should be what, 57, 38, whatever. I think it was 38 lower, and we'll be good to go. Now I can pause this. I'm going to rerun it by rescanning all disk. Maybe, I don't know or not. We're getting ready to see. Yep, it's going to run. So it's scanning for duplicate files, and this takes a minute. I'm going to go ahead. Well, I'm going to let it run. This seems to be a little quicker today. This is something I've needed to do for quite some time. I've actually done it sort of already once, and I got rid of a lot of duplicates and triplicates and quadruplicates, as you saw I had quadruplicates. So it's at 12:46. I'm going to go ahead and pause this now. So that took about 6 minutes, and as you can see, it dropped 8 gigabyte just on that one file. So it did actually delete it, even though it said it didn't delete it. It did delete something because we're now down from 744 down to 736. I don't remember what the dot was. I think it was dot 4 and dot 2. So we lost 8.2 gigabyte, which is fine. And no big deal. We know that one of these is, I wish you could do mass deletions, but you can't. Why that's on my G drive as a 2195, I don't know. Because 2195 indicates it's probably, I'm going to go ahead and mark it. Maybe. Yeah, so it's marked for deletion. I'm going to go check out G drive and go look to see where it shows it being. Shows it being in movies. Shows it being 2195. So we're going to go find 2195. Let me pause that just for a moment. 2195 has been verified to be a golfing movie. It's not needed to be in my movies folder on my hard drive here. So we're going to come over here, 736.2. We're going to, since we know we can't do, we're going to highlight it. We're going to scroll over to it. We're going to hit permanently delete. And yes, we want to permanently delete it. It's doing two things for me. It's gaining me a little bit of space off of the drives or back onto the drives, and it's cleaning up the confusion of where is this at? Well, why do I have it in 5 different places? I only need it in basically 2. I need it in a master folder, even though it says it couldn't be deleted. Says it could not be deleted. Please check file and try again. So we're going to close that. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring this up, go to the G drive, go to the movies, and I'll go down to where I think it should be. And it is still right there. 2195 did not delete. So something, either it's not deleting it or it might not. It's a Microsoft program. So I'm just going to say it could be an issue with Microsoft that it's just not going to work. Let's see if I can locate it again. 2198, that's on my streamer machine. 2195, this is right here. And it might be because it's in operation somewhere. Apparently you can open the file location right here. So I'm going to try that, see what happens. Yeah, it takes you there, but it takes you to details, so that's not real helpful. And we're just going to go back a level, and that's fine right there, I do believe. Yeah, we're good to go. So if need be, I'll mark them here. I'll manually go there, and I'll just go delete them as need be. But I want to delete from this location. This could be a drawback to the PC Manager. Deleting it a little slow. I have another issue that just cropped up. I'm going to discuss that tomorrow. It's 1 o'clock and I'm off to play golf here in a few minutes. Now that time it may have actually, nope, it said fail to delete. Please check the files and try again. Now, I don't know if it's failing to delete it because it thinks it's in operation somewhere. It's not. We'll see. I'll give this a C plus right now on, or I'll give it a C. A B C A B C D F. I'll give it a C. Low C, high D, because if this indeed finds it, but it doesn't delete it, then it's not worth it. Much as I would hate to, I would go find a third party to do the scan and the deletion. So we know this is going to take about 5 minutes if I rerun this. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to rescan it. I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'll be right back. So I just reran it. I still have 736.3 gigabyte left. I connected to Zoom to show my Zoom homies what's going on. I'm downgrading this now. This has got a low D and a high F because I cannot delete this movie from this program. Now there's speculation that if this is Microsoft, again, I want to reiterate, this is a Microsoft product. This is PC Manager from Microsoft. I added it to the machine by going to the Microsoft Store, downloading it. I don't know if there's a paid version to this or not. I know I'm not buying a paid version. I know I can do this a very long way of I can identify these, then I can come over here. I can go to my movies. I can scroll down right here, right click, delete, and I've accomplished the same thing. It's now no longer there. If I were to rerun this and take the 5 to 7 minutes that it takes, then it would show that this one is now no longer there. I don't need to do that. I know it's gone, and I need to get this done. It's already past 1. I've got to edit, upload, and go play golf. I want to thank everybody for being here. Be sure to check out my regular show, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in Indiana, 7 days a week, 15 to 30 to 45 minutes in length, depending on how the conversation is going. Hope you found this enjoyable. Hope you found this educational. I hope this helps. And most of all, I hope I don't make someone at YouTube mad and I get a copyright. We've removed this because we find this to be harmful. And that's my little dig on all the stuff that's going around on YouTube right now. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you on my KSL Kenstat Live with the Zoom Homies nightly live stream. Bye for now.